I'm Marc, creator and executive producer of Desperate Housewives. And I'm here with the lovely Eva Longoria. And we're going to be answering your questions for abc.com. And I'm going to start.
Okay.
Have you ever pulled a joke or a prank on any of your co-stars? And if you have, please give us details.
Oh my God, so many times. We screw with each other all the time. Ricardo and I try to break each other in character. So if I'm off camera, I will say the totally wrong lines and cuss and say appalling things, and he will not break. And then he does the same thing to me, which is really fun because it creates great reactions.
See, Jill, I'm now learning about all the unprofessional behavior going on my set.
Can we expect any other jumps of time on the show? And if so, will there be forward or backward?
You know, I thought of doing something, and I still may do it, maybe kind of save it up for the few episodes right before the end of the series, where I go back in time and show what would have happened if Mary Alice hadn't killed herself. That's an idea I've been playing with. And in terms of going forward, yeah, I've kind of done it. I pulled that little gem out, and it did so well for us that I think people would just criticize us if I did it again. And my hope is that I come up with some other just interesting variations on the format and the formula. One thing I am thinking about doing at some point, I don't have the idea for it, I've been wanting to do an episode and center it around one character. And so like if we did the Gabrielle episode, you know, the other women would have stories, but they would all connect to Gabrielle. They would have scenes with Gabrielle.
You can do it with a lot of episodes.
Because I know if I do it for you, like if I did the Gabrielle episode.
And it was highly rated.
Yeah, I'd get the knock on my door. One of your other co-stars would like her episode now. So if I do one, I think I have to do 4. Yeah. But that's an idea I've got. Is it fun playing Gabby the mom, or would you rather go back to seducing young gardeners? Oh
gosh. I'm not a fan of sex scenes and love scenes. Everybody knows this. Ricardo and I hate kissing, because he's like my brother. So I love...
I'm sure he doesn't have as much of a problem with it.
Yes he does. He doesn't, he got interviewed, and they go, how does it feel to kiss Eva Longoria every day? And he goes, yeah. And I'm sitting there and I go, yeah. Could you say something else? I like playing the mom. I think we played that beat for 2-3 years of the sexy Gabby, and I just think it was time to play something else.
You know, I love putting, having Gabby in this affair or whatever, but I also like now that we've played all those colors, I'm happy that Gabrielle and Carlos have different problems in their relationship.
Yeah.
As someone who'd probably faint if I ever met you in person, I'm wondering if there's anyone who leaves you starstruck.
Oh, well, Oprah.
Yeah, I was there for that. It was embarrassing. Didn't you jump on her?
No, that was on set. That was here. She picked me up. I get really starstruck around Oprah and her presence and her warmth and kindness and everything.
And intelligence. I mean, she's just so sharp.
She's so sharp and intelligent, and just, everybody knows that, but the warmth that she has, because I've met a lot of intelligent people where I go, wow, that is a smart freaking person. But they're not necessarily warm and kind, and she's great.
I got to meet Jodie Foster one time.
That would.
I was kind of blown away by how smart she just drips intellect, and and I can be a smart guy, but my IQ lowered tremendously while meeting her.
How would you change the show if you ditched the Mary Alice voiceover? Has that ever crossed your mind?
It has crossed my mind because the Mary Alice voiceover is the most difficult thing to write. It helps solidify theme, and it does help as a storytelling device occasionally. But that being said, I've said quite often, the next time I create a show, there will be no voiceover in it, because it's a hard thing. But that being said, I stuck with it for 2 reasons. One, because I ultimately do think it digs us out of more holes than puts us into them in terms of just being able to explain situations. And I also love Brenda Strong so much. I wouldn't get to see her regularly if I didn't have her playing Mary Alice, and seeing her in recording sessions at table reads. And for me, that alone is reason enough to keep the voiceover, because I just adore Brenda.
Yeah.
So I'm out of questions.
Me too.
Well, thank you so much. This has been Marc and
Eva Longoria Parker
for Desperate Housewives on abc.com. Thank you so much for tuning in.